Training sows and gilts to the feed station. Before starting training, always be sure installation is pre-checked and adjusted by your dealer to ensure correct operation. Now that we have the feed station prepared, the tags in, computers set right and checked by our dealer, we are ready to begin. Never use force or loud noises when training animals. The sows need to feel comfortable, get feed, and have a pleasant experience when in the feed station. Use your hand to scratch the sow to cause forward movement. Let's talk about the training schedule. Day 0. Move the animals to be trained to the feed station. Don't worry about feeder or gate settings at this time. Do not put too many sows on one station, as this may lead to unfed sows. 30 or less is the recommended starting point. Some animals may enter the feed station and be fed, but most won't. This will lead to fasting of the majority of animals on day 0. This is desirable. They will enter the feed station more easily the next day. Day 1. On day 1, we first need to divide the training pen so we know who goes through on their own and who needs motivation. This is critical the first 5 days of training. We also need to make sure the entrance gate is set right. On day 1, it is preferred that the left entrance gate is tied open. This makes it easier for the animals to enter. Remember to set the feed amount on this first day to 1 kilogram. Feed speed will be set at 100 grams per minute. Make sure enough help is available during training. Guide animals gently and allow them to go through the feed station. Do not force them into the station. Gently scratch them on the back with your hand. Normally, they will move forward and go into the station or exit it if they need to move out of the station. If necessary, use closed partitions to move animals to the feed station. Make sure the gilts or sows are rewarded with feed when they enter. Once they have entered the station and the gate is closed completely, push the button to drop a portion of feed into the trough. The animal will put her head into the trough and start eating. Never feed animals that do not enter the feed station outside of the feed station. Make sure all animals get feed inside the feed station. As you train, realize that new sows visiting the station appear as unknown responders in the Velos page. Enter the correct animal number, feed strategy, group number, and insemination date. This information comes from the list written out when the EID tags were attached to the animal's ears. Addressing unknown responders will start on day 1 and continues to be a reoccurring task. Reset the pen dividing gates to the starting position just after the next feed start time. This start time is the beginning of the next 24-hour feed cycle. This is usually set right before the end of the workday. Day 2 and 3. The animals will be fed according to the entered feed strategy. The entrance gate should be set to the training position. This means that the left entrance door is unlocked and propped open at 45 degrees. Allow the gilts or sows to enter the feed station on their own on day 2. To prevent bad habits, we need to give the animals time to go through the station on their own. On day 2 and 3, you may need to help a significant amount of the group. Allow yourself enough time to get the non-eaters through the station. It may take 15 to 20 minutes per animal being trained on day 2 and 3. Reset the pen dividing gates to the starting position just after the next feed start time. Day 4. The entrance gate should remain at the training position, door unlocked and propped open at 45 degrees. Today, animals enter the feed station on their own. If they do not enter the feed station, they will get hungry and enter the feed station more easily the next day. Reset the pen dividing gates to the starting position just after the next feed start time. Day 5. The entrance gate should be in the normal position. When a sow is eating, both entrance gates are locked. When this sow is finished, the system unlocks and the next animal ready to eat may physically motivate the finished animal to move on. Then she can enter and have her fill. Towards the end of the feed cycle, help the last few animals which did not enter the feed station on their own. Reset the pen dividing gates to the starting position just after the next feed start time.
Congratulations, you've just finished training your first group of animals in the Nedap Velos electronic sow feeding system. This employee will feed sows and gilts on time, separate them by groups, know when they are in heat, keep them in ideal body condition, and will always be at work. With the tips in this video, you'll be off to a great start. Thanks, have a great day.